If y'all love black people, like this, comment, and share if y'all love black people.
Like I said, I love this story, Mom, but it just seems weird that it was so popular and nobody had any issues with all these problematic elements of it. Well, there was one group of people trying to get it banned. Oh, was it the folks that got angry about the obvious Jewish caricatures that were the goblins and Gringotts? No. Was it that Rowling's use of the not like other girls stereotype was the only thing that made female characters desirable? No. Oh, then it must be because all the feminine women were only worthy of feminine tasks like nurse, mother, teacher, and that's it. Nope, that's not it. So was it that Rowling only used Black and Asian characters as token characters in the book? Nope. Or that there was no queer representation at all until after she published her last book when she let the world know that Albus Dumbledore was in fact gay. I mean, this group did have a problem with that, but no, that wasn't the reason. Then I don't get it. What could it be? Evangelicals tried to have it banned. Why? Because it contained witchcraft?
$1965. Where's the intersectionality at? My black ass couldn't vote in either one of these years. What the fuck? Say who was able to vote. Say that.
I know it's an insult. I'm using it as such because I do have a lack of respect for trans exclusionary radical feminists.
You know this makes
what OP forgets is the multiple accounts that women who are influencers were making videos about OnlyFans. Like, so many of them were like, yeah, it's simple and easy because they had affiliate codes. They were getting paid. If you used their link and made an account, they were getting paid for it. And it honestly feels like a fever dream because I can't remember if this was before or after lockdown, but so many young people were trying to make OnlyFans accounts. And there was blatant dishonesty about how easy it would be, and it's such an easy industry to go into, and there can be anonymity behind it when that's not true. And this simple Google search will show you the amount of OnlyFans creators who've said how hard it is and how you cannot be anonymous. Just such a level of dishonesty and manipulation and grooming that went into it from other women that honestly is so gross. Those women covered it with a veil of empowerment for women, and that's what's messed up.
Culture fixated on female thinness is not an obsession about female beauty, but an obsession about female obedience. Dieting is the most potent political sedative in women's history. A quietly mad population is a tractable one.
Hey guys, so you're probably wondering, what's been going on? It's been like 2 weeks or something since we last posted. Well, I've been investigating something very suspicious, okay? I think Dara might be lying to me and all of us. So as you guys know, if you've watched any of our videos before, Dara is a platinum blonde PWC, and I'm of course a strawberry blonde person without color. And all we do is, advocate for the colorless community. Okay, so tell me then why, when we went to California, I didn't see her burn at all. Not at all, okay? And then, whenever we'd go to a restaurant, she would order spicy food. And not like salt and pepper, no, spicy food. Like, what POC order? And I was like, what is going on? And then I noticed she was only wearing bright colors instead of, the dull and drab, PWC aesthetics. And I'm just starting to feel like she's exhibiting clear POC behavior. And until I figure out what's going on with that, I think that she's going to have to be on timeout.
If you don't know what you're talking about, you should really shut up.
Girls are forced to cover up their bodies in schools. Women are forced to reveal their bodies in sports. Religions tell us to cover our bodies. Capitalism thrives off revealing our bodies. Sending nudes is sexy, but those same nudes when leaked are slutty. Are you confused yet? Yes, that's the point. Oppression is a form of psychological manipulation. Want more? If you question this cognitive dissonance, you will be labeled as crazy. Welcome to the patriarchy.
Ladies, a real man does not use gender equality as an excuse not to do things for you. If he is using gender equality as an excuse to be lazy in the way he treats you, next. If he actually cares about gender equality, he would be fighting with you to achieve equal pay on a systemic level, not ask you to split the bill on the date that he asked you out on. He would be fighting with you on addressing his fellow men not to harass and rape and abuse and oppress women, not refusing to pick you up for the date. When a boy says, I believe in gender equality, you're a strong, independent woman, I don't need to come and pick you up, right? The logic for that is if you are a strong woman, I will demand more from you. And I will be taking advantage of your strength to take burden off myself, i.e., punishing strong women. Listen, feminism is about valuing all women for our worth. A woman can have it both ways, and she must have it both ways. Be strong and independent, and be treated well romantically, because that's her worth. But you think that's too much? Misogyny.
Hey, guys.
Shut the fuck up! Fuck you! Shut up! Jesus! Fucking stop! I hate you! Nobody loved you! Fuck you.
Don't want equality to men. I want liberation from them. Equality means man is the default. Liberation means the standard is rethought.
So there's no scientific way to reliably lower a person's set point or set range weight, but there are well-documented reasons why a person's set point might increase over time. And there are so many reasons, including taking certain medications or experiencing illness. But by far, the most common reason that someone might see their set point or set range increase over the course of their life is because they experience food restriction or inadequate nutrient and calorie intake at some point in their life. And it doesn't matter whether this person experienced this restriction accidentally because of food insecurity or illness, or they experienced it on purpose because they were restricting their food intake in order to diet and lose weight. Either way, the body sees this as a starvation threat and will increase set point in order to store more body fat to be safer for the future.
We need to stop ranking our privileges. Too many people think that the intersectionality of our identities is additive. I'll use our concepts of sex and gender as an explanation because of how complex they are. So if you think PP man GG woman, please click off this video now, because this class has prerequisites and you do not meet them. The following terms should be left to the individual who finds them useful in navigating their own experiences and doctor visits. Being AMAB and a woman doesn't automatically mean that you have more privilege than being AFAB and a man. I hate these terms because of this implication, and TERFs often use them to exclude trans women from their feminism. They also tend to think that white women are more oppressed than black men because they don't understand gender or race. This is my observation as a white woman who doesn't disclose whether she's cis or trans. Our privileges and oppressions aren't additive. The intersections of our identities all interact to shape our experiences. They will complicate the social situations that we find ourselves in. Black women created these concepts to help us make sense of the social systems that govern our lives. A black woman doesn't experience misogyny the same way a white woman does, so they came up with misogynoir. It's useful for white women too because it shows us how whiteness insulates us from our oppressions. Class dismissed.
I'm guessing you're quite young. I am 24 years old. And if you think whoever you're arguing with is like 13, don't tell them to cover themselves. Secondly, if you think that the level of respect another human deserves is directly corresponding to what they have on their titties, get a fucking reality check. And thirdly, I have gone to school pickup in far more revealing clothes than that, and not once has any of the teachers ever given me anything but the utmost respect. How fucking hard is it? I'm not being funny, love. This is my last point, right? Morality is subjective. Respect is subjective. What is decent is subjective. If I'd rocked up to school pickup with my fucking ankles out 100 years ago, you bet your ass someone would have had a problem with it. Have you ever thought for a minute, maybe, that your stance might be antiquated at some point?
What I eat in a day as a fat person who's not on a diet. Protein bar. Had coffee with my besties and came home to new bedding. Watermelon balls. Everything bagel with chive cream cheese, potatoes, and tomato with hummus. Peach green bubble tea. Toffee popcorn. dyed my hair. Chicken dipper leftover from my kid's lunch. Apple and nut butter. Bao buns from a new vegan place. It was incredible.
So some white people in my comment section have been accusing me of being racist to white people, and I'm just so confused. Like, I literally have white friends. Okay, I've had white roommates, I've had white classmates, my uncle literally married a white woman. Like, I listen to Taylor Swift, I watch Grey's Anatomy, I drink iced latte. Like, come on guys, get your facts right. I'm not a racist, and you can say whatever you want, but I know where I stand, I know who I am, I know I'm not a racist. So yeah, say whatever you want, but I think you're just being too sensitive, so get over it.